Hey guys, this is Drew Brashler. I am here on the next video about the Behringer wing. This is video 105, and we're talking about ALT inputs. If you haven't checked out my previous videos, make sure you go check out those. I do start out with an overview in my 00, and then start at 101, and basically I'm going all the way up through 300, going more advanced as we go along. So check that out. Also, check out my blog at dbbaudio.com for more information on Behringer wing, Behringer X32, the X-Air. There's a whole bunch of information on there for free. And there's even some paid resources that you can purchase. They all help me do all of these videos that I'm doing for you. So let's go ahead and dive into the ALT input here. Now, the ALT input is a very cool option that Behringer has added to the Behringer wing. And the way that we can utilize this is by thinking of an alternative input that we need on our channel, something that we would want to swap over to in case something bad is going on. The way that I'm thinking of an ALT input is a spare microphone for something that's very important, say my lead vocalist or my pastor, where I have an RF channel for their wireless and they have their handheld, and maybe that goes bad. Well, what do I do if that goes bad? Maybe I have a coiled microphone at the front of the stage that they can go to as a bail mic, or maybe I have a stagehand run them out a spare wireless microphone. Well, either way, I can prepare myself for that event by using the ALT input. So I have my vocal 1 here on channel 1, and I have my input section pulled up here. And so we can see that my vocal 1 is coming from my local 1 input, and maybe my alternate input is going to be my input 2. So to select my alternate input, I can go ahead and simply tap here, and then I can go navigate to where I have that, which is going to be my local in 2, and I can see that it's labeled Vox 1 spare. And so once I've done that, I can press done, and then to simply select between the main input and the ALT input, all I have to do is press ALT. Another really cool thing that I can do is using the custom controls on the right-hand side of the board, I can make a button to flip between my main inputs and my ALT inputs. And I can use this for a virtual sound check in a really cool way. So let's go ahead and set up the back end real quick. So I'm going to press View on my custom control section. I'm going to select one of my buttons that I want to have this assigned to. I'm going to scroll down to Other, and then I'm going to select Global Main ALT. And we can see over here that it says Main ALT in that button now. And so now I'm going to go back to Home, and I'm going to go to my inputs, and I'm going to say Input Select is on Auto. And so I'm going to then assign this to be my playback from my Waves Live card. And then I can go and do this on any channels that I desire. And so then when I go and press this main ALT button, it's going to automatically flip all the inputs that are assigned to auto to their ALT. So I can go and see that these 2 inputs are on ALT. Now, if I made a third input on my ALT, but had this on manual, when I turn this off, my other inputs that are set to auto are going to go back to the main input, but my third is going to stay on manual, and it is going to be staying on ALT. So that's one cool way of getting your console set up to the workflows that you want to have. You can use this for selecting a spare microphone or even a spare laptop output for your Ableton session. So there's a lot of cool ways that you can use this. If you haven't already, make sure to check out my blog at dbbaudio.com, but also subscribe to my channel so you'll be in tune with the latest videos that I'm releasing on this Behringer wing. Thank you so much.